54, I think. And what makes it interesting, I did do a little session before, but we're going to try again. So this bridge is from the colonial days. And what makes this bridge really interesting, Ned Kelly saved a young boy, Richard Sheldon, who was 7. Ned Kelly was 11 at the time and saved the young boy's life about, I think, 150 metres down the stream there. So I've got some gear here. I think I might move this around. I did try doing a session before. It didn't really go, nothing really happened. Let's try something. So I'm going to do an experiment. All right. So it's about 11:50 p.m. So it's nearly 12 a.m. So I'm going to do a little experiment. Okay. Now we got some distance there. We're going to see if we can make contact with Ned Kelly. Now there's only me and me only. I'll just show you. I'm just seeing if I can, I don't know if I can do a horizontal, probably can't. Yeah, so we're on the bridge. I'm after Ned Kelly. I must admit, the last few sessions have been really flat. I haven't had much communication. So I'm going to do my best. I got a big ass flashlight, which I can use as a weapon. And I've got a alarm as well, in case anything happens. All right, let's try. Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly. This is Reese here. Can you come through? Can you walk this way? Young Ned Kelly at 11 years old. Can you touch any of these devices? Let's go for a walk. Follow me. Can you follow me, Ned? If you follow me, I'll know if you're following me when they light up. Let's go for a walk. This is the old bridge from the 1850s. No one else is around, but we are near the freeway. I haven't done much live stuff for YouTube. I'll check that out. See the sky. It's away from the city, so you get to see so much more stars. You might even see UFOs if you wait long enough. Ned Kelly, can you touch any of these lights? Can you show me that you're here? There was a strange sound over there. Well, I think it was it's like a park. Ned Kelly, young Ned Kelly, can you come through and communicate with me? My name's Reese. I've spoken to you many, many times. I've been to many locations. Can you show me can you be present and come through along the bridge? Just going to go quiet. I'm not going to say too much. It's about 4 degrees, I think, at the moment at Avenel. Yeah, didn't know about this. I found out actually YouTube notified me to try this out, this area. So I thought, you know what, I'll come this way and see what happens. And as I always say, if we get something, we'll get something. If we don't, we don't. It's just one of those things. Hello, who's here? Hi, how are you? Yeah, I do paranormal stuff. So I'm on the bridge by myself, no one around, but it's near a freeway, so it's a bit bloody noisy. I like the quietness. Um, I'm looking around in the sky to see if I can see anything amazing. I might do another session. We'll do some maybe some stargazing or something. Ned Kelly, can you come through? Is there any spirits here on the bridge? You can touch any of these capitals. And when I do it going live, when I go live, there's no guarantee that I'll get something. It's like a hit and a miss. A lot of times I don't go live. The simple reason is if I don't get anything, I'll disappoint you guys, and I don't want to do that. I want to capture stuff that I actually get. It's more interesting rather than wait around for something and you don't get it. It's like fishing, waiting for the fish. So it's just one of those things. I might probably just do not live too much because I want to capture stuff. If I can't capture it, I'm not going to put it up. But sometimes it's good content, even though I don't capture any spirits or anything like that. But I'll give it a go. We'll see if we can get something. If we don't, we'll give it a. I've got a necrophonic, so I'll use that app and see if we get anything come through. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of many of the apps. I think I just saw like an old like flicker. Excuse me. This white light just flickered. Oh, excuse me. Oh, buggered. I'm about 2 hours away from my place. Avenel Bridge. To show you. Yeah, if you just joined in, this bridge here was made built in around about 1854, I think, something like that, 1852. And Ned Kelly, the bush ranger, when he was 11 years old, he rescued a boy who was drowning, a 7-year-old boy, and he was given a green sash for good luck, and it was like a special gift present for saving the young boy. And during the firefight, shooting the cops and that, he actually wore that sash that he had when he was 11 years old, like for good luck. But unfortunately, he got shot in the legs and captured and ended up being hung. So yeah, so this area is where Ned Kelly, when he was a young kid, saved a young boy, Richard Sheldon, who was 7. And I'm gonna try to do an experiment to see whether we get contact. If we don't, we don't. It's a little bit of content for you guys. It's just one of those things. I just have to accept that we can't always get things that we want to get. Is there a spirit here that want to communicate with me, Ned Kelly? Can you come through and touch any of these devices? Oh, great. My torch. I think my torch is dying. Great. Oh, crap. My torch is dying on me. I think I might. I think I might end it shortly because if I don't have a torch, I can't see what I'm doing, and if anyone comes up behind me and that, I won't know. So I want to be really careful. Um, let's. I'm going to speak in the dark. All right. Um, is there any spirits here that would like to communicate with me? Can you come through now? I don't have a torch. You don't have to be afraid now. I do actually have another light source. Can you come through and communicate with me? My name's Reese. Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly, Ned Kelly. Ned Kelly, friends, family, are you here? Any of the gang members? You might not see me, sorry guys, but if we get something that lights up, that will be really cool. I'm gonna get into role play. I'm gonna try to do my best Irish accent, which is going to be crap, but anyway, let's do it. Oh shit! Oh, something as a bat just flew across above me. Scared the absolute crap out of me. Hey, Ned Kelly, I want to join your gang. Can I join your gang? Can you acknowledge me? I want to join your gang, the Kelly gang. Can you touch any of these lights, these balls on the ground? If you don't, if I can't join, I'm going to dob you in. I'm going to tell the police where you are, you're located. I'm going to tell them in Beechworth, Melbourne, Beveridge. I'm going to dob you in. Can I join your gang? I want to join your gang, Ned Kelly. Can I join your gang? Okay, I'm going to dob you in, and you're all going to be hung because you shot those police at Streambar Creek, didn't you? Sometimes when I do this, I try doing a little bit of role playing. I did this at uh, Portsea, and there was actually a military base. I actually got some interesting voices in that come through when I did that. Ned Kelly, any of the gang here? Joe Byrne. Hi, mate. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thanks. Thank you. I'm a bit tired. I finished work at Broadford, so I made my way up to Avenel Bridge. If you don't know that, um, that's about half an hour away from Broadford. So it's about, what is it, 12 o'clock. Good morning, everyone. It is morning now. I've got to work. I've got to leave early in the morning too, around about 11. So I'm trying to get some communication, but we're not really getting much. As I said, it's just one of those things when you try doing paranormal stuff. Um, Sometimes you get a lot of activity, sometimes you don't. I'll just see if we can get something. If we get something, we'll do something another time. But I do thank you for hanging around. Um, I don't want to waste your time either. You know, if you want to go, you can go. But I am trying my best to try to get some connection here. But as I said, sometimes you get something. Sometimes you don't. All right, let's try it. Is there any spirits here on the bridge? I want to make connection here with Ned Kelly. Any of the gang members? I've come a long way, Ned Kelly. I've come a long, long way to make contact. I want to join your gang. Can you come through? I'm just checking. Yeah, we're not probably going to get much, but look, hey, I tried. I drove a long way to get here. That's one of those things. Sometimes you get some really good activity, other times you don't. But I'm just changing the subject anyway. Now I'm trying to make contact, which I did before, Bung Siraboon. I'm going to do a live session. I might do a couple on a couple of platforms um, and see if we can make contact with her and try to find where she's located. I've actually had a viewer actually give me some very interesting information. So with that interesting information, I'll try to use that for a spirit session. Um, they're usually pretty good when I do spirit sessions. I sit down at home and make a spirit connection. So I'm probably about 90% successful when I do it. It doesn't always work, but most of the time it does. But with Siraboon, I am going to do an experiment. I'm going to speak a little bit of Thai, see if I can get the mother as well, and see if we can find where she's located, who's got her, who had her, and verify the car and verify where she's located. So I'm going to try really hard. This will be the last time I do it. Try to make contact with this. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I think that's like ducks or something. I like to think so. Yeah, there was like a sort of like a grunting in that in the foresty area before. I think it's a koala actually. It stopped. It's yeah, it's a little bit spooky when you're by yourself. But look, I'm not going to give up. I like doing the paranormal stuff, and you know, you got to give respect to the spirits in that here, and it's like they aren't animals and that, and they don't come out all the time when you want them to come out. So I tried, but I don't seem to get. I don't feel like there's anything around here. Let me try. Hang on, I got my phone. Let me see. We'll just give a burst of necrophonic. Let's try. Let's try. I want Ned Kelly here. So we got necrophonic. Let's see if we can get something. I've got a mic on here. Come through. I want Ned Kelly to come through. Can he touch any of these lights? Just one, and I'll go home. Any of the spirits here now? Can you touch any of these items on the ground? I've come a long way to communicate. Can you help me out? Well, I think I might leave it here because we're not really getting anything. If by chance, by miracle, I get something, I will record it and I'll post it up. But I think that's pretty much it. So I'll leave it here. But look, guys, thanks for hanging around and being patient. Um, I tried, really tried tonight. But anyway, thanks, guys. I'll leave it here and I'll see you guys soon. I will post this up later. All right. Take care.